Hi there, my name is Blaine Mayfield, and today I'd like to tell you about the whole chain traceability software system. When we first envisioned the system, it was much broader in scope than it is today. Then we realized that some of the functionality we proposed already was available in commercial products such as CattleMax and CowSense. So we narrowed the scope of the project. At its core, the project consists of a database and the software necessary to collect data from the stakeholders, administer that data, and distribute the data back to the stakeholders. When I say stakeholders, I mean parties such as producers, feedlots, packing houses, and so forth. Data security is very important in this project. We recognize that we don't own the data, we're just a trusted agent who administers the data. The data actually belongs to the stakeholders who contribute it. As such, our system will adhere to industry-accepted practices for data security. Furthermore, the contributors of the data, the stakeholders, will be able to control the access rights to their data. For example, a producer may want to share information only about certain animals, or maybe about certain information about certain animals, and they may want to share it only with certain parties. We've also created an iPad app for use by the producers. This is an experimental app right now, and it takes data from CattleMax, allows the producer to choose how they want to share that data, and then upload it to our system. For other stakeholders, such as the feedlots, the packing houses, and so forth, we've created a standard interchange format for data so that their software, no matter where it came from, should be able to upload data to our system and extract data from our system based on their access privileges. One of the interesting features of our system is something called data immutability. That's just a geek's way of saying that after a certain point in time, the data can no longer be changed. An example might be that if two parties enter into a legal contract, they go down to the county clerk's office and they file the agreement. Later they decide they want to make changes to it. The original document is not changed. Instead, an addendum or a note is attached to the original document to say, on this date, these changes were made to the agreement. In a like fashion, let's say that a producer transfers an animal to a feedlot and then afterward discovers that they had entered the wrong birth date for the animal. Well, once the animal has been transferred to another party, the data from the producer about that animal becomes immutable or unchangeable. So instead of changing the original record, what we will do is attach another record that says, on this date, for this animal, the birth date was changed from A to B. In the future, we hope to use what we learn from working with the stakeholders to improve the system. We hope to do big data analytics to discover patterns in the data. And we also hope to improve our mobile usage by expanding the iPad app to work with other products than CattleMax, and also to work on other tablets such as Android and Windows.